Namaste, yogis, and welcome. My name is Alejandro from Flow Into Nature, and thank you for spending some time with me today. Today, we're doing about an hour class. It's going to be a flow, and it's all about freedom. Move your body in the best way that it can. Try to follow along with the flow, but as always, this is your class. I'll give you some time and space as we move so you can move certain joints, certain muscles around so that you can add a little bit more freedom, a little bit more mobility into your body and your life. If you have some blocks, they might come in handy today, but if not, no worries, you'll do great. Know that I believe in you. Let's go ahead and have some fun. We're gonna start in a child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Open your knees out nice and wide. Sit the hips back and reach the arms forward. Allow the forehead to connect against the ground. And we'll just allow ourselves to create a moment of presence. Allowing yourself to ground onto the mat. Noticing what parts of the body are touching the ground. You're coming onto your mat today, maybe with some expectations, maybe with some stresses. Allow yourself to free yourself from them. Let them go. Come in with a blank slate. Part of that is tuning into the freedom that's in your life. Creating more space to allow for new things to come in. Allowing ourselves to let go of those things that don't serve us. And once you're present, once you're fully grounded on the mat, we'll start to notice a little bit deeper into our breath. Is it shallow? Is it deep? And then let's start to breathe together. Let's exhale out all of the stale air. Let anything that you don't need go. Take a nice deep full breath in, fill into the belly, and then into the lungs. And then open the mouth, let all that air go. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Take another big full breath, maybe go a little bit deeper. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Keep the forehead down, start to lift the elbows off the mat, reach the fingertips forward. Trying to find a little bit more length through the sides of your body. Press into the hands. Try to bring your heels to touch a little closer to the hips to the heels. Really pressing the body back and down. Find a little bit more space, a little bit more length through the sides of the body, the armpits, one more breath. And press back and down, breath out. We'll slowly start to rise on up. We'll find a tabletop position. We'll stack the shoulders directly over the wrists. Bring the knees in so that the hips are over the knees. Beautiful. We'll move into some cat-cows. Just add some freedom into the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Let the belly go down. Chest go forward. Chin goes up. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone. Engage the glutes. Press the heart up to the sky. Bring your chin to your chest. Beautiful. We'll move just like that. Inhale, cow pose. Let the belly drop. Chest goes forward. Chin goes high. As you exhale, cat pose, press into the ground like a cat, rounding its spine, chin to the chest. One more. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, gaze up. As you exhale, cat round, curl. Come back into a neutral spine. Leave the hands and the knees where they are. Allow every other joint in your body to become free. So add any movements that might feel really good. The elbows, the shoulders, the hips can all move. Make it feel good, make it feel funky. Since the knees are down, but the ankles are free, maybe you roll out the ankles. And again, it doesn't have to look like my body. Express your body, allow it to find freedom. We allow it to get creative. Make it feel good, all these little movements don't necessarily have to all add up to be something, to do something. They're just adding a little bit of freedom, space into our body. And they invite us to be creative, to move in different ways. Hopefully that feels good to you. And when you're ready, when you're done being funky and free, allow yourself to find a place back of stillness. Tuck your toes, might make it a little bit easier. From here, we're going to extend the right leg long back. First variation, you can keep the right toes down on the ground. If you want a little bit more strength and balance and training to get a little bit stronger, you can lift that back heel high. And then from there, start to lift the left arm. Opposite arm is going to reach forward. We'll find a balancing dog. Notice that you really need to engage your core here. Really finding that little bit of strength. Press into the ground. Know that if this is too hard for you, you can always bring the left arm back down. Maybe you have the right toes down. If they're lifted, can you lift the arm, the heel a little higher? Hold it there for 3, for 2, and 1. We're going to bring the left arm down, bring the right knee all the way in towards the chest, and set the right leg forward. Start to extend that right leg nice and long. We'll find a half split. Really focus on lifting the toes, pulling them up to the sky, and then pull the toes back towards your shin. If you need blocks, they might come in handy here. You're going to lift the ground a little bit closer so that you can get into this a little bit deeper. But if not, continue to look towards your toes. You're pulling your chest forward. We're really looking for a sensation right underneath the back of the right leg. Can you pull your heart a little closer forward? Keep flexing through the toes. Take one more breath in. Maybe you fold a little bit deeper into it. Breath out. Beautiful. We're going to move into a standing splits. Plant your right foot down. Hands will come in front of the right foot. Start to lift the left leg all the way up. So we're standing up now. Let the left hip open up towards the left side. Again, you can use blocks here to lift the ground a little closer to you if you can't reach the ground. Try to lift that left toes up a little bit higher, nice and strong. For 4, for 3, 2, 1. Slowly rebend the right knee, bring the left toes back. Drop the knee, plant the hands on either side of the right foot, and then bring yourself back to a tabletop position. We'll switch sides, extend the left leg back this time. Again, left toes can be down. Maybe you're engaging into the back of the leg to lift that heel off of the ground. Beautiful. Feel the glutes engage, feel the core engage. Maybe from there, if you want to go into the full variation of balancing dog, feel as you stretch your right arm forward. Engage into the core, pressing away into the ground. I know these little bits of balance really allow our body to focus. How much engagement do we need to lift ourselves up? Maybe the hand is down, maybe the heel is down as well. Keep them there, but if they're floating, can you lift them a little higher? Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right hand down. Bring the left knee all the way up and into the chest, and then set the left foot down. I have really long legs, so I'm going to bring my heel a little closer to the top of the mat and then extend my left leg. All of our bodies are different, so adjust yourself as needed. Again, if you need blocks here, they might come really in handy. Maybe your hands are still down. If you don't have blocks, maybe you're just coming up and you can just add a little bit of support with yourself. We'll still find a slight bend in the knee, but keep flexing the left toes back. Keep lifting up from your left sits bone. Pull the hip back, lean the chest forward. All these micro adjustments Allow us to get deeper and deeper into these muscles in the back of the leg, which are gonna come really in handy a little bit later as we move into our peak posture. Allow yourself to find freedom. Let the muscles stretch and find a little bit more flexibility here for 3, for 2, and 1. We're gonna bend into that knee, plant the left foot down. Bring the hands in front of the left foot, and then from there, lift the back foot up nice and high, standing splits. You're looking straight behind you towards the back wall or whatever may be behind you. Lift the right heel up nice and high. It's okay if your hips open up to the side wall on your right. And again, maybe you need the blocks. They might be right underneath your hands. Know that the blocks have different levels, a low, a medium, and a high. Take the level that you need. Can you lift your right leg even higher? Hold it there. 4, 3. Yes, you can. 2, and 1. Bend the left knee, right foot goes all the way back. Hands to frame the left leg, left foot. Drop the knee, bring the left foot back. Find yourself back, tabletop position. Beautiful. From there, tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back. Find yourself in a downward facing dog. First down dog of class. Start to bend into the knees, pedal out the feet, pedal out the back of the legs. Allow yourself to feel anything that your body is feeling right now. Maybe you're feeling the stretches. Maybe you're feeling your thoughts come in and you're like, oh, I really don't like down dogs, or oh, I love down dogs. Down dogs are really love-hate relationship. When they get really hard to do, you're like, I don't want to be here, but when you're starting off class, this is one of those postures that to me feels really, really good. It allows me to find freedom. Freedom in the shoulders, freedom in the core, freedom in the legs. And I hope maybe it translates to you as well. Really press into the hands. Add weight to the inside of the wrist. Roll the triceps back. The eyes of the elbows point forward. Lengthen. Pressing into the hands. Lift the tailbone up a little higher. Hold it there. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, can you melt your heels a little closer to the ground? Breath out. We're going to bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, walk your feet all the way to the top. Feet will come behind the hands for a ragdoll pose. Bend into your knees, let your belly rest on your thighs. And then from there you can grab opposite elbows. Maybe if you like, gentle sway side to side, just to help release any tension that's left in the spine, the upper body. Relax the head and neck heavy. Maybe you find a little freedom through the neck. Maybe you shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Once again, always ending on a positive note. If you want a little bit more freedom for the spine, option to interlace the hands behind the head. Very gently, starting to let the hands become heavy. Chin will fall into the chest. Maybe you start to stretch out the legs. Feeling a little bit more stretch through the spine, through the back of the legs. We'll take one more breath in. As you exhale, just relax the hands down. Option to bring your big toes to touch, leaving a slight space between the heels. Slowly start to roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. No rush to get to the top. Once the head comes up and over the shoulders, reach the arms up nice and high. Find yourself a big, strong, long mountain pose. Bring your hands together as you exhale. Hands come to your heart center. Close the eyes. A gentle bow of the head. And set an intention for your practice today. Why are you here? How do you want to feel by the end of today's practice? I hope today's practice allows you to find more freedom in your body, to be who you are, to find more creativity in your life, to express yourself the way that you want to. Whatever your intention may be, take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale, share it with the world. Seal the lips, inhale through your nose. Constrict the back of your throat as you exhale. Ujjayi breath through the nose. Take one more, just like that. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. We'll move into our Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Press into the heels. Engage the glutes to reach all the way up. Option for a little back bend if that feels good. Be nice and gentle. As you exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips. Hands come all the way to the ground. Relax the head and neck heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Really try to lift up through the tailbone. Hands can stay on the ground. Maybe they come to your shins. Maybe they come to your thighs. Then from there, shift a little bit further forward. As you exhale, plant your hands. We're gonna walk our feet back. High plank. This first one, we're just gonna hold it for a little bit, really pressing into the hands. Instead of squeezing and pinching your shoulder blades together, press up so that your shoulder blades open. Press the heels to the back of your mat, engage the legs, and then from there, tuck the tailbone, really engaging into our core. Press a little deeper in towards the hands. Find a micro bend in the elbows. Inhale to shift forward. If you need to, you can drop the knees as you exhale, chaturanga. Bending the elbows down 90 degrees. Untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Option for a cobra. Lengthening the arms. Shining the heart forward. Pressing it into the toes so your knees lift off the mat. If you're in a cobra, you're pressing the feet down. Elbows stay bent, just lifting the chest. As you exhale, lift from the hips all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's take one breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, free it out. Let's move Sun A. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, you can step up or flat to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen the spine. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold, chest goes down. Inhale, mountain pose. Engage the glutes, core, arms as you rise. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Option for your back bend. Take it nice and easy. As you exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, high plank, plant your hands, feet go back. Inhale, shift it forward. Maybe you drop the knees if you need the support. As you exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, lengthening out the arms. Option for a cobra to take care of the low spine. As you exhale, lift from the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. One more breath in. And a breath out. Last time through, engage everything as much as you can. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, mountain pose, engage the glutes, the core, the arms. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Option for your back bend. Take it nice and easy, maybe a little deeper than the last one. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale your vinyasa, plant the hands, feet go back. Inhale, shift forward. I'm going to do a demonstration with the knees down, heels high. As you exhale, chaturanga. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Option for just a cobra right where I am with the hips down. As you exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through your nose. Beautiful. Keep that breath. Keep that strength. Keep the freedom through the body. You got it. Inhale. And free the mind. Let it go. One more breath in. And a breath out. Lift the heels. Inhale. Roll all the way forward. Find a high plank. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move into our core section. Really pressing into the hands. Opening up through the shoulder blades. We're going to start with mountain climbers. Bring the right knee into the nose. Send the right foot back. Left knee into the nose. and send it back. Keep it going just like that. Right, left, right, left. Try not to swing through the hips. All the movement is coming from the core to contract and lift the knee into the chest. Beautiful. We're halfway there. Yes, you can. If you want to go a little bit faster, start to up your pace. Yes, you can. Breathe with your movements. Shh, 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 shh. 10, 9, maybe you run it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop onto the knees. Take a seat. Legs in front of you. We're going to move ourselves into a boat pose. Try to find a 90-degree bend in the knees. If you need, maybe you want to grab a block here. If you have it, you can bring your hands behind you. First, lift up through the heart. Really trying to lengthen the spine. And you can stay here. This is your first layer of boat. If you want a little bit more, maybe you bring your shins parallel to the ground. Try to keep that heart lifted. You can keep the hands there and hold it. And we're just going to twist side to side. You're just going to drop right shoulder back, then the left. Starting to work the obliques. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can grab the block. Block to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Maybe you need to down layer it. That's okay. To provide more stability for the core. Maybe you're right here with me. You got it. Squeeze the block. 8, 7, 6. Lift the heart. 5. You're doing great. 4. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1, 0. Beautiful. Release the block. Plant the feet. Squeeze yourself into a seated, nice big ball, just to lengthen up through the spine. Big breath in and a breath out. One more inhale and one more exhale. Beautiful. We're going to do our last pose. Once again, try to find that 90-degree bend in the knees. Bring your hands behind you. Fingertips are going to face forward. If you absolutely need to, you can stay in this boat pose, trying to really lean the heart up and then slightly back. If you want to go a little bit deeper with me, once again, parallel the shins. Beautiful. Keep the hands right where they are. We're going to extend the legs and bring it back. Extend the legs. Notice that my heart is also going back just a little bit. Really using my hands as support. If you feel like you can go up a little bit more, if you have the strength, you can release the arms. Extend to a low boat. Bring it back. Extend. Bring it back. So the shoulders and the heels never touch. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come up nice and high. Take a seat. Cross the feet. Reach over towards the right. Right hand behind you. Left hand can be on the right thigh to open up the twist. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth. Exhale. Find freedom to twist a little deeper. Come back through center. Twist towards the left. Left hand behind you. Right hand on the right thigh. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. Look up and over your left shoulder as you exhale. Twist. One breath here. Inhale. Open, twist, exhale. Beautiful. Come back through center. Plant your hands. Send the feet back. We'll find ourselves in a downward facing dog. Really pressing into the hands. Know that if you need a break, please take it. Take a child's pose, whatever it may be. If you need to pause the video, pause it. I want to keep you going. We train ourselves to do the hard things. When we do that, we find discipline. In discipline, we find freedom. Freedom from fighting against ourselves. Against doing those things that we don't want to do. The more we resist, the more it persists. The more we can train. Just do it. You are strong. You are enough. You are beautiful. Yes, you are. You can do this. If you need to pedal out the legs, pedal out the legs. Melt the shoulders back. If you need to bend in the knees, bend the knees. Seal the lips. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through your nose. Let's move into our sun B. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step, hop, float, or jump. Try to land softly if you're jumping. Forward fold. Beautiful. Right away, inhale, chair pose. We'll bend the knees. Reaching the arms up nice and high. Sitting the hips back and down like you're in a chair. Try to sit a little bit lower. Most of the weight is in your heels. Maybe you lift the toes off the mat. Beautiful. Try to lift the thumbs up a little bit higher. Awesome. Continue to engage the core. And if you did the previous class, you know where we're going. We're going to try to find balance on one leg. Shift the weight onto your left leg. And then just slowly start to extend the right leg. Maybe if you need to, the heel can be on the ground. Squeezing the legs together to find balance. But if you want a little bit more, challenge yourself. Try lifting the heel. Maybe just an inch or a couple centimeters off the ground. Continue to breathe. It's okay if there's a little bits of wobbles in that left leg. Try to bring the weight into the left heel for 3, 2, 1. Rebend. Right foot comes down. Sit a little bit lower. Shift the weight onto the right leg. Start to extend the left. Again, maybe the heel starts down. Just so that you can find the balance on the right leg. Maybe then you lift it up, hold it. Sink into your right heel. Engage the legs together. Engage the core. 3, 2, 1. Take the left foot down. Sit even lower. Breath in. As you exhale, forward fold. Lengthen the legs. Folding down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthening in your spine. As you exhale, your vinyasa, high to low plank. Plant the hands, feet go back. Shift forward. We lower down halfway or to the ground. Inhale, up dog or cobra, opening up through your heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose. Freedom as you exhale. Inhale, we'll reach the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Really press into the hands, lift that heel as high as it can go. As you exhale, knee to the nose. Right foot comes down between the hands, low lunge. Drop your back heel to a 90-degree angle. Your left arm will reach forward, up to lift you up, and then settle you into your warrior 2. Really drive energy through the outside of the left leg, into the left foot. Try to lift the inside of your arch. Beautiful. From there, try to open your hips, square them to the left side wall, and then bring your right knee over your right ankle, sinking into your lunge. And again, this is about the freedom of your body. This is a warrior 2, as well as deep, deep warrior 2. Maybe you're somewhere in the middle. What is going to be the best for your body? Allow yourself to find that. Move the legs. You have freedom of choice in this class to make it work best for you. Notice if you're finding a place that's really, really easy. Maybe notice if you're pushing yourself further than what you expect from yourself. And just a notice, just an awareness. That in itself can create some freedom. Freedom of your choices. Breath in. Relax into the pose. Breath out. Breath in. As you exhale, Skandasana. Bring your hands together. Lengthen your right leg. Bend your left knee, and I'm going to start to sink myself towards my left heel. Skandasana. If you need to, your hands can come down. Notice that my heel is lifted in the back foot, and that's perfectly okay if you have the strength And if you have it in you, maybe that left heel is down. I'm really looking for a lot of length through the back of the right leg. So flexing the toes. Again, maybe you need a block. You can sit on a block. But using my left elbow to press my left knee open and sinking into it as deep as it feels good to you. Take one more breath in. You relax into this pose, breath out. Beautiful. Start to walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Set the right foot back down. Left hand to the inside of your right foot. Lift your back heel and reach the right arm up nice and high. Straight into an easy twist. Beautiful. If you absolutely need to, you know you can drop the back knee down. Keep the hand fully melted on the mat and allow that to help you open and twist your shoulders to frame towards the right wall. You're trying maybe to look up towards your right hand. Take one more inhale, try to reach a little higher. As you exhale, we're gonna bring the right hand down and at the same time, shift the weight onto the left leg and the knee will come into the calf into a Shiva squat. Maybe that seems like a bit of a complicated move. As we start to flow this, it will get easier and easier because of the repetition and because it's just easier when we're just holding static poses. Press the knee a little deeper into the calf. Try to lean the knee a little further forward. Really find the balance on the foot rather than the hands. Breath in. Relax the head and neck. Heavy breath out. Press into the right foot. Inhale, standing splits. We've been here before. Lift the left leg up nice and high. Blocks may come underneath the hands if you need them. Finding more stretch, more length, more freedom, more balance in that right leg. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, high plank to low plank. Your vinyasa. Option to drop the knees. Option to take a cobra pose. Please take care of yourself. Know that I believe in you. If you're giving it your all, you are. I know you are. Deep breath in. And open the mouth. Let it go. Let's do that side. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Lift, pressing into the hands. Lift the heel as high as it can go. As you exhale, knee comes in towards your chest. And then set the left foot between the palms. Drop your right heel down. 90-degree angle. Right arm will reach forward, up, and back to settle you into your warrior two. Again, drive energy through the outside of the right leg into the outer edge of your right foot. Lift your right arch as much as you can. Open the hips, frame them so that they're facing towards your right wall. Relax the shoulders, spine is nice and long, core is engaged. And then sink so that your left knee is over the left ankle. Breathe. Allow this to find a moment of awareness, a moment of freedom. Free your mind from the thoughts that you may have. Free yourself from the limitations you put on yourself. And again, if you need to open the stance, maybe close the stance, find that. Do that now. Take one more breath in. Sink into the lunge, breath out. Beautiful. Slowly start to bring your hands together. Inhales, come all the way back into your Skandasana. Bend the right knee, extend the left, settle down into your posture. Do you need blocks? Do you need your hands down? Do you need your back ankle lifted? That's perfectly okay. All I'm not looking for is that flexion in the left foot. Engage into your left quad just to protect the knee, and so you can find a little bit of a deeper stretch. You can also use the right elbow to help press the right knee open. One more breath in and a breath out. Beautiful, easy twist. You can use your hands, walk yourself forward, lift the back heel, right hand next to the left foot, left arm will reach up to the sky. Breathe. If you need to adjust your feet, please do so. If you need a block underneath the right hand, grab it. Lift yourselves up towards the sky without lifting your right palm. Peel the belly off of your left thigh. Feel the engagement of your obliques to help you twist open a little bit more. One more breath in. As you exhale, your left hand will come down and then bring your right knee to the back of your left calf. Really squeeze. Again, if you need the blocks underneath the hands, go ahead and grab them. Try to shift the weight onto the left foot rather than on the hands. Maybe the hands come nice and light. Can you allow yourself to let go of the head and the neck? Release tension in the upper body. Breath in and out. Press into the left heel. Inhale, right foot goes up nice and high, standing splits. Lift the heel up as high as it can go. Fold yourself down as deep as you can. Lift, lift, lift. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Right foot meets the left. Inhales. Halfway lift to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, high to low plank. Your vinyasa. We'll meet back in a down dog. Your variations. Maybe you want to skip the chaturangas altogether. Maybe you're just holding a high plank. Then lift yourselves up and back. Downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose. And open the mouth. Let it go. Seal the lips. Inhale. And exhale through your nose. Let's move. Breath to movement. Do your best. Bend the knees. Inhale. Look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop. Top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale. Chair pose. Bend the knees. Sit back. Sit down. As you exhale, extend one leg out long. Maybe it floats. Inhale. Bring it back. Exhale, extend the other leg long. Inhale, bring it back. Sit down low as you exhale. Forward fold. Well done. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands. Feet go back. Drop the knees if you need to. Shift forward. Lower down. Inhales, open your heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Keep the breath going. Inhale, right leg high. As you exhale, low lunge. Step it forward. Drop the heel. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, skandasana. No, you don't have to go as deep into it. Inhale, easy twist. Left arm down. Reach the heel high. Reach up. As you exhale, Shiva squat. Right hand down. Knee into the calf. Inhale, standing splits. Left leg goes high. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Plant the hands. Feet go back. Shift forward. Lower down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, lift up and back. Down dog. Left side, inhale, heel high. Exhale, low lunge. With control, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, skandasana, sink into your right leg. Inhale, easy twist. Lift the back heel, right hand down, left arm high. As you exhale, Shiva squat, left hand down, right knee into the calf. Inhale, standing splits, right leg up super high. Exhale, low lunge, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your vinyasa, plant your hands. Feet go back. Shift forward, lower down, halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, inhale. Open to the mouth, let it go. Breath in. And seal the lips, exhale through the nose. You can do this. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. How low can you sit? Keep the hips low. As you exhale, extend one leg long. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, extend the other leg long. Inhale, chair, sit down super low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, Vinyasa, plant your hands. Your feet will go back. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale, up dog, opening your heart. Exhale, down dog. Your right leg goes high, inhale. As you exhale, low lunge. Step the foot forward, drop the heel. Inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, Skandasana, sink into your back leg. Inhale, easy twist, lift the heel, left arm down, right arm high. As you exhale, Shiva squat, right hand down, knee into the calf. Inhale, standing split, lift up really high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale your vinyasa, plant your hands. Feet go back. Shift forward. Lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, forward, downward, facing dog. Left side, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior two, drop the heel, open towards your right side. Exhale, Skandasana, sink into your right leg. Inhale, easy twist, lift the toes, right arm down, left arm high. Exhale, Shiva squat, hand, knee to the calf. Inhale, standing splits, reach up, reach up, reach up. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your vinyasa, hands down, feet back, shift forward, lower down halfway or to the mat. Inhale, up dog. As you exhale, downward, facing dog. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. One more, just like that, breath in. Let it go, breath out. Beautiful, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Remind yourself of your intention. Maybe the thoughts that were crossing your mind, of how hard it was, I wasn't doing it right. Maybe it's just like, oh, he's going too fast. All those thoughts, they're just thoughts. We can let them go. Know that what you did was perfect. And all of that movement, all it did was to provide you with a little bit more mobility. The practice, the repetition of it will allow us to get stronger. It will become easier. It will provide more freedom. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, find freedom in your life. Breath out. Connect back into your intention. One more breath in. And breath out. Blink open the eyes. We're going to move into our balancing section. We're going to start with eagle. We're going to sit down low into our chair, reaching your arms up nice and high. Beautiful. We're going to balance onto our right leg. Our left leg is going to come up and over the left. You can use your left toes down as a kickstand. Maybe you're just like me, you have a single wrap. If you have a lot of flexibility, maybe you can wrap the left toes all the way around the leg. Maybe that's what you're going for. And then from here, left arm underneath the right. And then maybe you can bring your palms to touch. Maybe you're just grabbing on for your shoulders if that's not available for you. And then sink the hips down. Find your balance on your right foot. Try to add a little bit more weight to the heel. And lift the elbows up so your spine stays long. Feel the belly engage. Squeeze everything towards your belly button. And breathe. Beautiful. Slowly start to release. Stand back up. One-legged mountain. Reaching the left knee high. From here, warrior three. kick your left foot all the way back. Option if you'd like, arm flat, arms can fly by your side. Maybe your hands can come to heart center. Maybe you want to reach your arms forward into a full warrior three. Your choice, your freedom. Engage the back leg, same as we were doing in our balancing dog. Lift from the back of the left leg to lift the heel up high. Try to lift the shoulders a little bit higher. This is your peak posture. Hold it. Breathe. Allow the strength that we've built through class come in play now. Here for 4. Beautiful. Slowly start to rise all the way back up. Hands to the heart. Shake out the right leg. Beautiful. Reach one arm up nice and high. Give yourself a high five. Well done. Beautiful. You're doing great. Let's balance out. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. Reaching yourself up. Your arms up nice and high. Shift the weight onto the left leg. Right leg will come up and over the left. Again, kickstand, single wrap or double wrap. And then from there, the right arm come underneath the left. Maybe the palms touch. Maybe you're grabbing your shoulders. Sit down. Squeeze the inner thighs and the legs as they wrap around each other. Lift the elbows a little bit higher. Beautiful. Belly pulls in. Find your drishti, a point of focus, something that's not moving. And breathe. Unravel the arms, start to lift the right knee up high, one-legged mountain. And then as you exhale, warrior three, kick the right foot all the way back. Finding your balance. Maybe your left knee is a little bent. Maybe you work to straighten it out. Again, engage the back of your right leg. Lift the heel a little bit higher. Find the variation with your arms that you did on the other side. Maybe you want the freedom to explore something different. Breathe. You got it. Last breath in, lift everything up. As you exhale, slowly stand up. Shake out the left leg. Beautifully done, well done. I know it gets hard, but you're doing great. Let's start to wind down out of class. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up high. As you exhale, forward fold to the ground. Your last vinyasa, inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, feet go back. Inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Beautiful, nice and easy. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift the shoulders. Lift the shoulders, press the feet down. As you exhale, lower down. Bring your forehead to the mat. Arms long by your side. Just for a second, take a breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. One more breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna move into a bow pose. Bend both of your knees. Grab onto the outer feet with your hands. Once you're there, squeeze your knees towards each other. They don't have to touch. In fact, most of us, they won't. Let your shoulders open up. Beautiful. We're gonna exhale out all of our air. And then as you inhale, kick back into your hands. It'll peel off your heart from the mat. Your knees are off the mat. We're rolling onto the soft side of our belly. Squeeze the knees together. Kick back a little bit more. Hold it there. You got this. Small sips of air for 3. Kick a little bit more. 2. And 1. Release. Bring your hands in front of you. One cheek to the mat. From here, bend both of your knees. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Just to let go of the hips. just to release any tension in the low spine. Provide more freedom of pain in the body. Breath in and a breath out. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Press your hands into the ground. Lift yourselves up. We're going to find ourselves into a seat. Extend the arms, feet. Extend the legs long in front of you. Beautiful. If you need to keep the knees bent, please do so. Reach the arms up nice and high. As you exhale, forward fold. Your peace fingers will grab onto your big toe. And then from there, pull. So your spine is long. You're pulling your chest forward. If you have the flexibility, maybe you walk your feet forward so your knees can touch the ground. But again, still pulling myself forward. I'm keeping my head gaze towards the front of the room, and then pulling my belly to try to come towards my knees. That action right there is allowing me to find stretch through the back of the legs, the back of the glutes, through the low spine, most of the muscles that we've been working today. So hopefully this feels good to allow it just to find that last little bit of flexibility, finding a little bit more freedom through those muscles, allowing them to get stronger, allowing our body to do what it does best. Once we prep the body so that we can find flexibility, these are the moments that we allow them to find freedom to lengthen. We tell the body that the muscle is useful at this length. It's one of the beautiful things that our brain-body connection can do, is we train it to be useful at this length. When we come back to it to our next class, it'll be a little bit more prepared, a little bit more ready. That's why things get a little bit easier, because we do the training. All of this provides us that freedom in our body, and then it translates into our everyday life. We'll slowly release. Allow yourself to lift up. We're going to find a seated twist. I'm going to bring my right leg over the left. If this is impossible for you, it can stay on the inside of the left leg. But if you're there with me, outside of the right foot, almost pressing in towards the knee. Right arm behind me. If I'm crossing my right leg, I'm twisting towards my right. And from there, I can use my elbow as leverage. Maybe I can just hold on to the knee, whatever's available to you. Use. Try to keep both hips grounded. Look up and over your right shoulder and breathe. Try to find freedom as you exhale to go a little bit deeper every breath. Slowly come back to center. Bring both hands, place them on the outside of your mat on the left, and just bow towards the left side wall. Just a little counterbalance for the spine. And then switch out the legs. Extend the right. Left foot, maybe on the outside or on the inside of the right knee. Left hand behind you. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, find your twist. Again, you can use the knee as leverage. Maybe you're holding on to the left knee, whatever's available to you. Allow it to feel good. Again, find freedom of rotation in the spine. Breath in lengthens your spine to create that space. As you exhale, you can close that space and twist a little bit deep. 2 more breaths. Slowly come back to center. Once again, bring both hands on the outside of your mat and just bow towards the right side wall. A little counterbalance for our spine. Extend both legs. From here, we're going to reach the arms forward. You need to keep the knees a little bent. Press the heels down. Start to lower nice and slowly down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. I'm going to bring both knees into my chest. Give yourselves a hug, a squeeze. Bring both heels down to the ground. Arms will be long by your side. You should be able to tickle your heels with your hands. And then from there, press the hands down, bridge pose, lift the hips up nice and high. If you want a little bit more, option to interlace the hands, walk the shoulders a little closer together, press into the heels, tuck the tailbone like you're lifting your pelvis, the bottom part of your spine towards the sky. Squeeze the legs together, lift up a little bit higher, hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hands. Start to reach the arms overhead as you lower one vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly to the ground. Good. Bring both knees in. Give yourself a hug. Rock a little side to side. And then from there, happy baby. We're gonna grab onto the inside or outside edges of our feet, our shins, our thighs, whatever may be accessible to you. From here, really start to just press the knees down with your heels kick up towards the sky to create that dual action. Then from there, maybe you want to, you can extend the right leg out long, finding a little stretch in the back of the right leg. And maybe start to kick out and extend the opposite leg long, opening up that posterior chain of the leg. Maybe rock a little side to side. Tap into the kid inside of you that has no worries. Just for a moment, for a second, say hi to that little boy, that little girl. And just remind you to stay playful, to stay creative. That find places of creativity, of freedom. A little less worry in this life. Whenever you're ready, just take a deep breath in. And flutter your lips, breath out. One more time, breath in. And flutter the lips. Slowly bring both knees together. Wrap your arms around your legs. Grab onto opposite shins. Bring your forehead into your knees. Squeeze yourself into a small little ball. Continue to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Engage every muscle in your face, every muscle in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breath in. And as you exhale, Shavasana, open yourselves up. Let your feet extend, find opposite corners of your mat. Arms will be long by your sides. Palms face up to the sky. Let the shoulders relax. If there's any tension in your face, relax the jaw. Tongue can be on the tip of the roof of the mouth, and maybe tongue can be relaxed. Relax the space between the eyebrows, the third eye, the temple. Relaxing the neck and the shoulders, the arms, chest. Letting the breath find its natural breath cycle, no need to force it. Relaxing the hips, the thigh, the knee, shin, ankles, all the way down to the toes. And all together, we'll take one more deep breath in as a community. And as you open the mouth, exhale, let go. Find that freedom to surrender. And just breathe. And we'll guide you out when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, please take it. If you're ready to wake up, we'll take a gentle breath into the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. A little bit deeper inhale, fill the belly. Open the mouth, let it go. One more breath in, fill up. Open the mouth, exhale. Add some movement into your fingertips, into your toes. Roll out the wrists, the ankles. Just find freedom through the joints. Reverse the direction. Bring your big toes to touch. Take your arms up and over your head from a full body stretch as you can. Lengthen as much as you can. As you exhale, bend your knees, roll over onto your favorite side. Bicep is your pillow. Bring your hand to your heart. Give yourself a moment before you wake back up, before you reawaken into this world. To remind yourself that you have freedom. Allow yourself to free yourself from the stresses that don't serve you. Allow yourself to remind yourself that you have freedom to make choices for yourself. You're not dictated by others. Allow yourself to free yourself from the suffering that you may be going through. Know that nothing is permanent. And that we can always continue to search for freedom if you look for it. When you're ready, slowly press yourself up. Find a comfortable seat. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to the heart center. And close out class, one last breath. Fill yourself with love, with light, with energy. Open the mouth, exhale, release, find that freedom. Bring your hands to your third eye center, center of intuition. With love, with light, we bow forward towards each other. How are you feeling? How was your class? Thank you so much for joining me today. Maybe you can hear a little baby laughing behind me. I think it's just adorable as we're kind of closing out class. But again, this is a reminder. Freedom. We look for it. We're always wanting to feel less suffering, to feel less pain. But sometimes we have to go through that pain so that we can come out the other side finding that freedom, finding that peace, finding that joy. So this class hopefully allows you to find freedom in your body, a little bit more freedom of movement, getting the joints nice and lubricated, doing movements that we normally don't do every day. And that, at the end, translates for you to have more freedom in your life. Allow yourself to move this class maybe once, twice, do it again. Maybe it'll feel a little bit better next time. A reminder, don't quit, keep going. Find that freedom in the life, the freedom, the things that you really want. Let go of everything else that doesn't serve you. Again, my name is Alejandro. Thank you so much for doing this series with me. And I hope you find more freedom in your life. Again, if you really like the class, give us a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions on anything we did on this class. And please subscribe so that we can continue to share more classes with you. I hope to see you again very, very soon on your mat. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Also, just a little side note, Nicole and I are also doing private lessons. If you want to go deeper into your practice, if you want certain skills, if you want to learn handstands, back bends, if you want to go deeper into your practice and have that attention that's personalized specifically to you, go ahead and go to our website at www.flowintonature.com and look for where it says one-on-one private lessons and reach out to us. We'll do a call with you so we can get to know you better and understand what your needs are, and we'll develop a series tailored specifically to you so that you can have it, you can do it over and over again, and that way you can actually get to where you want to go in your life, and you can find the things in your practice that you want and go deeper into this beautiful practice that is yoga, that teaches us so much about ourselves and how we behave into this world. We hope to see you there, and again, namaste.